Welcome back to Face TV. James is going to give some stuff away.
So, Viscount_K, you have won. But, I'm sure you're wondering what it is you've won.
What has he won? Oh my god, how sandashed is it?
And how battle-scarred it is. Well, why don't we show Mr. or Mrs. Viscount K what they've won? You, sir or madam, have won, boom, courtesy of our lovely friends at CSGO Lounge, a StatTrak Flip Knife Slaughter Factory New.
I see you moving around. There's no strings there or anything.
There are no strings. I don't know what strings have to do with anything.
It just has the ability to float around. It's amazing.
I don't know what strings have to do with anything, but yes, there are no strings.
It was floating around.
Pistol time, pistol time. It's pistol time.
Oh, damn it. All right, we're ready. Okay, let's go. GPlay won, if you're just joining us. They beat EnVy, which is the XII lineup.
Well, that hasn't gone to plan.
On that one cash. What is happening? I don't know. I could never know.
All right, GPlay, I'm just going to stop him from rambling. GPlay are on the T side here. No one dead for either team just yet. Only NKL without Kevlar for either side here. 2 flashes and a smoke grenade. And both teams just holding formation at the moment. So, not a lot going on. I do wonder when GPlay will burst. It looks like they will burst over to the A site. SmithZz is the man holding the angle. 2-man push here from Apps coming shortly to a stream near you.
Here we go, shox in the pit, and kioShiMa up from the graveyard, and it's a 1, 2, 3,
and everyone's dead.
4, 5 sweep of death.
And everyone is dead.
They be dead.
A wild team of French people have appeared and annihilated the opposing force.
Opposing forces was the game.
Half-Life opposing force?
Yes. Opposing force.
Okay.
Alright, P90.
Oh, yes. Bit of P90.
Oh,
is he going to get team flash in as well?
He is, absolutely. He's a little bit blinded himself, but it's okay. He's got good position. Ah, juicy. No, not quite so juicy.
He picked, I think he might have picked a bit too early there. Oh, SmithZz almost got caught with changing to, I think, a grenade.
Oh my god! 3 of them.
War of attrition,
three of them died.
A war of attrition.
That's actually really bad on Inferno to take any damage. Obviously, I mean, okay, it's bad on any map, but the idea is that you really need the ability to just constantly keep the nades up and still have your rifles and stuff. So keeping the CTs on low money can start to cause issues as soon as they start running low on nades. But
all I saw were bullets.
For EnVy, they don't get to that spot, but they're going to go for a quick push down middle. Look at that kioShiMa. Falls to the wall, aggression, straight down. SmithZz jumping into play as well down second mid, and frags one after another. And it's going to be an easy cleanup, it would seem, as they intercept GPlay on their save. And it's smart for them to do that because they've really got Glocks.
They're pissed off, Dan. EnVy look pissed off. They look angry. They're fuming. They're fuming. They're French and they're fuming.
They're mad. Very mad. I can't remember what the French word is for that. But
for what?
Being angry.
Me neither.
Someone's stolen the baguettes. Here we go. EnVy 3, GPlay 0. And we have the AWP on SmithZz now, and the boost up onto quad roof. So here we go. A bit of aggression on Banana as well, in fact.
Ruthless aggression. Not just aggression, Dan. Ruthless aggression.
Ruthless?
They are looking for a shutout game here. They are 1 game down. They have a 1-game deficit. They are raging.
This is their debut night of performances with their new organization.
This is just not good enough for EnVy.
EnVy going to sign GPlay after this. So GPlay right now looking quite pressured. You can see how forwards EnVy are on Banana, which of course restricts the map control of GPlay, allowing them only really options initially on the A side of things, which is what EnVy are counting on. You can see they already have 4 players there. That's the entire point of the aggression on Banana. And they've got 3 towards along the short side. And there it is. kioShiMa picks up 2 as they go through the smoke and everything. And it is a massacre. shoxy picks up the last one. And that's a 4-0 scoreline as they take a very good opening to this Inferno match. But as you said, they lost the first map.
They lost the first map, and they are raging. They're angry. They're remorseless. They're hungry. They're brazen.
No, the berets are coming off.
The berets are coming off. No one really wears berets anymore anyway.
Oh. Wasn't that a French thing? I don't know.
It was, yeah, but I never see berets when I go to France. South of France, north of France, I don't see berets anywhere. But now GPlay starting to get back into the game here. 2 eco frags, almost a third. kioShiMa on all of 1 HP. NBK almost gets taken out there by NKL, but he finds the right angle before his opponent does. From that range, 1 shot to the face, and NBK would have been dead.
And Happy takes the Orpa down to 7 HP. That actually might just be enough damage to get them in with a chance here. kioShiMa needs a distraction here. The distraction needs to come in from short. It needs to come in from Arch. Distract these players here on the pit position. kioShiMa can get himself on to some angles with that 1 HP. In goes NBK, finds Dreamer at the back of the site, deals with him with ease, and now they have to go towards the bomb here. These players bubble, looking for the shot. Tech9, 2 health left. Does get... Oh! He gets the next one! They were all distracted, trying to get the bomb defused, but that's going to be good enough. And GPlay explode into their first round here.
Dan, this is war.
This is
war
between France and Bulgaria.
Every round, these guys are just leaving it all out there. It's a slobber knocker, and we are only 5 rounds in. But again, GPlay are a game up. They're a game up versus EnVyUs, the #1 ranked team in the entire universe at Counter-Strike. There is nobody, not even in another galaxy, who is currently better at this game than these 5 French players. And yet, they are a game down to the Bulgarians. They are 2 men down, but that could easily change, as Happy and NBK are quite tagged indeed. And NBK, look how aggressive he is even now on the radar. With only 40 HP and no helmet. Not that it really matters against AKs. But these guys, so much confidence.
They haven't even seen anyone, and they're like almost all dead. This definitely is very tough to deal with all these smokes. Of course, Happy and NBK got tagged down a little bit, but generally speaking, they haven't been able to push anything. You can see how desperately they want to bust through Banana, but that's so many smokes. I think the 3rd smoke is still going there. It might just be dissipating soon there on Banana, but GPlay have just been sitting still. And you can see they're retreating for a save. Back into T-spawn. They barely left T-spawn in the first place.
Yeah.
And they're back there again. Let's just check the monies.
Don't touch my grenade.
The many monies. And you can see that the damage has been done to the economy of Envy here, despite winning the rounds. And with this save coming up from GPlay, which is very smart, they can actually scrap together another buy. Actually, they won the last round, so they're going to be back to 1400 on the round bonus. So that means that the
3 players who are alive won't get anything, so,
yeah,
they can buy a Galil and a pistol.
Yeah.
But that should be enough.
Some nades.
Should be enough to put together a challenge anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can, what they can do is something like this as well, is you can throw the guy with the Galil and the CZ in, or at least just the CZ guy as the guy on the entry to try to draw some fire. If they're fast, they might actually be able to get some clean entries with the AKs following that up.
He can also just pick up a gun later as well, with the riflers trying to get some frags.
kioShiMa, he's going in for the quick push, and they won't expect it. Gets a kill. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal.
That is a meaty nade.
And that is fire.
It's a meaty nade followed up by a barbecue. Sunday roast here in the CT apps of Inferno.
It's not even Sunday yet. shox with 2 through the smoke. And that's the smoke is placed perfectly. This is a small gap. So you can see what's either the players crossing or you can put some spam in. So that's a very common play there from shoxy, but a good one.
If you're wondering if NV were demoralized after the previous game, I think the answer is a resounding no, as they are absolutely merciless right now. They are looking unbreachable, unbreakable, unstoppable.
Indomitable. Unscalable.
What? Unscalable?
Scalable, you can't scale them.
What are you, a photocopier salesman or something? Don't forget, guys, 350k followers. We will be giving away another knife and an AK-5 Serpent as well. Make sure you hit the follow button. That's all that's required. Pistol rush here from GPlay. Matchmaking mode. A situation where someone says rush B in a foreign accent. Now, see how it goes. NBK gets the first bag and a second one. Trade coming in there from NKL. They're going to stare at the wall for a while. Rotation coming in from the CTs. Only shoxy staying towards A just in case. You see, it didn't see vision of the bomb in time. But it's going to be a reasonable cleanup here for EnVyUs. 7-1 as we reach the halfway stage of the first half. The first half of the first half, Dan.
Halfway stage of the first half.
Let's go.
Halves. All right, so 7-1, and as you said, EnVy looking very, very good right now. But the thing is that GPlay have been actually putting together some good rounds. But one of the things that is done so well by this EnVy lineup is the proactive play, the aggression. We saw it already on maps like Mirage and Cash earlier. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. And he spots the entire team almost. So the rotation is going to start happening. They can pull one away from B. Oh, that's a good opening though. Bubble entering onto kioShiMa, but SmithZz provides the stop. And he's going to reposition towards Pit there, and that's going to be a really well placed movement there from SmithZz, because NKL now is basically trapped. He's like a rat in a cage at the moment, and then shooting guns into the cage. And
that is a horrible thought.
I know.
What is wrong with your sick, twisted mind?
It's true though.
He's like a budgie. I think budgie cages are really bad.
Budgie cages.
Because you know how small they are. They can barely even fly.
Yeah. Why do you have to bring that up? So
you talking about shooting rats in cages?
Well,
you're a sick freak. That nade is going to land on Viktor's, just in his waiting hands. Send him down to the 52 HP mark. And it's Nico as well, but Dreamer showing that the CZ is back. shoxy preparing for revenge. But Dreamer will not go for a second engagement. We'll try and get out there. They have no one with armor, so he'll roll with the M4 for now. Oh, this nade. Oh,
nice. That was...
Now, that's an even fight there. Almost. If someone with 100 HP and an M4 engages, go either way.
And there they go, up middle. And they know where SmithZz is. He's got no health. Surely nothing more to come from him. And it will not indeed. They pick up the weapon, and Happy goes to the peak from Library. Someone flashes over for him. Excellent team play. And now Happy is able to actually get a bunch of kills on the board. And Bubble goes down as well. And I have a question for you, James. So, shoxy in his name has the A in his, at the end of his name. Does that mean he's a member of the A team? Because I could believe that.
He has A, spyleadeR has EN. In the kind of, and it's written in the kind of way that, well, I actually no idea. Dreamer has T. I don't understand what these letters are after these names.
It's in the A team, I'm telling you.
Somebody tweet us and explain why shoxy has an A after his name. I think Get Right sometimes does as well. And I think we'll just leave that there then.
Alright.
There's nothing more to say on that one.
Nothing more to say.
Okay, tell us about the A's, the T's, the ENs.
Alright.
Whatever else is on your mind.
Alright.
As long as it's not weird.
Bubble has an NM as well, you missed that one. But anyway, so we do have the standard map control players coming from GPlay. They didn't go for a really concerted effort up Banana. They've received so much resistance there that they're probably afraid to do it, one or two players actually. So this means that GPlay don't know what's happening on Banana right now. And we're going to probably see EnVy try to pop flash themselves over. Just as shoxy pop flashes himself in so consistently on apartments and picks up the kills. He's been so efficient there. Really efficient. And it is hurting GPlay's aggression so much. They want to push up towards A now. But they're running into a full defense. And again, someone flashes in for shox.
That's a self-flash. That's a right-click flash.
Oh, it's a right-click flash. The underhanded comes in. And SmithZz goes down on the trade. As GPlay are running out of bodies to throw into this push. They haven't even got up middle just yet. They're in middle. They want to get in arch. Can't do it. Want to get up quad. It's smoked off. Happy comes in for the flank. They're getting crushed from all sides. And then KL gets finished off. It's a shutout round. As EnVy go 10-1 and show true dominance. As one would expect.
Dan.
From players of their caliber.
Dan.
See.
This game looks like a write-off right now. Because GPlay have a strong CT side, but I don't think they have a strong enough CT side to come back from a 14-round deficit. Sorry, 13-round deficit. I just...
Don't say anything. They got this, James. They got this in the bag.
It's a bag with lots of holes in.
It has. It's very.
And it's gonna rip. It's gonna rip on the way home, Dan.
They got it from the.
All their vegetables are gonna just be rolling down the street. Dogs are gonna start licking them and eating them. Gonna fall in the drains. Gonna get run over by cars. That bag's not making it home, Dan.
That's a terrible bag.
That bag's not making it home.
All right, we have the push coming in. Let's see if they can try to patch this up right now as they are going in. But there is SmithZz as well behind in the smoke, and they do this so well. To EnVy, they push through these smokes, and you never expect the flank, but there it is. And that's 2 frags, retreats, and they hold the positions. They still have the angles. There's still no entry for GPlay. Some tap action there, and SmithZz going to pop flash over for shox there, just in case they can keep pushing him. You see how well they team play with these flashes. In comes Happy with the flank again, and it's been this story so often now. As GPlay gets stuck in the mud on these pushes. Wow, what was that? NKL picks up a quick second. But there is the flank from Happy again. So it's working out very well for them. And EnVy are doing such a good job for flashing for each other and smoking for each other. They're controlling the space of the map for GPlay to push through so incredibly well.
Dan.
Yes.
I think it's time to light a candle for GPlay on Inferno.
Why?
Because I think they're done. EnVy will not be stopped. They will not be stopped.
Look at this, they're going through the smoke, through the fire. Oh my god, they get the entry, but the trade is there, and there's so much fire. The rest of his teammates just fell back. They were crying behind the flames, and now SmithZz is there for the flank. And once again, EnVy have set up a perimeter around the movement of the T's, but Dreamer coming in from Dimitrov. Find SmithZz just tapping away through the smoke. SmithZz seems so innocent. But now it's a 2-on-2, and with a minute left, GPlay have hope. They can get a 2-on-1.
Going through a Sunday walk.
But shoxy is the one, so it's a pretty strong guy to go up against. He's looking...
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
You try and jump onto the truck and you get stuck on the side of it.
Oh, and they're going through arch now. This is really nice.
Especially when you have like a timing spawn to try and get an aggressive position in apps like that.
And shoxy might be able to make the call now actually to where they're going to, as they move away around CT spawn. And this is really smart because you can see that kioShiMa's smoked off Banana, but they can get all kinds of angles moving in here, and there isn't all that much that
Look how long this rotation is going to be though from shoxy now. He is on the other side of the map.
Oh wow.
Can kioShiMa hold it down? Bomb is going to get planted. And
Bubble against shox. Shox gonna toss in the nades. Bubble knows where he's coming from. He saw where the nade came from, and shox stepping like a giant right now into this bomb site. Bubble there at the back of quad. Spotted there. Pulling off the shots. Nothing is gonna find its way to shox just yet. Shox goes in for the kill, straight in for the throw, jumping around the corner, takes Bubble down, and he's gonna get himself a defuse and an AK to boot. So he's having a good time on the grill. EnVy are like they're like the
oh
my god, a grill.
They're like the coach from the film Speed. They're the actual coach. Never mind the stars, they're the coach itself, and they're just charging down the highway and not stopping for anyone or anything. GPlay trying to swerve out of the way, but they've been hit head on, and they are 12-1 down on the less favoured side. But with only potentially one round going into the second half of this, it may be over before it begins for them.
This is the end. But maybe not yet. I refuse. GPlay has shown huge CT sides today, yesterday. I have to give them that if they're able to take the pistol. But
this is where your Everest comparison comes in, Dan. If this goes 14-1, Everest is 14-1 or 15-0.
Alright. That's
other than that, it's a steep hill.
Oh, I think this is going to be brutal. Happy gets flashed in. He's just running into some bodies. He passes them in the smoke. Going to go through the back now. Happy going to come in with a ridiculous flank. There it is. Takes down 2 players really quick. And that is going to be confusing. And there he snaps the neck with a P250 of Bubble. And this is a disaster. Dreamer and Viktor trying to manage the catastrophe at hand. However, it's all left to Dreamer now. He's over by Banana. And he's going to be coming in from the side. They don't actually know where he is. He might just get a quick kill onto the diffuser, but there's 2 more players where that came from, and there you go. GPlay go down, and this happens quite often. We see this frequently in top play where you get a guy really close to the smoke, he gets flashed in, and then sometimes the timing is just right that he goes past the entire rush.
Yeah, Happy's really good with those kind of situations on the B-bomb side. Often you see him playing the barrels, but the T side of the barrels, not the CT side, because when the smokes go down and they start to push the smokes, they often run straight past him. So very much a master of disguise is Happy.
So once again, the AK is coming out for GPlay in the last round of the first half. 2 players set up towards Arch here, so mixing it up a little bit, but shox with a very nice angle. And the spot, a bulk of players gets the spray down, gets himself out of there, and they have to jump in on top of him. Takes down shox, does Viktor, so that's going to give them hope now. They have position on pit. However, Envy coming in at all sides. From all quarters. And soon to be firing on all cylinders now as they make their way in. But good defense there from NKL. Able to lock down quad for now and smoke it off. Really nice. That should help massively for this defense. kioShiMa's going to try to bully his way in, but the smoke is going to make it hard. He gets spotted and down to 12 HP. He's not going to do him any favors. Viktor going to be eliminating NBK over by balcony, and one by one they fall. Is not Happy. The in-game leader comes in, gets taken down as well. So 2 rounds. Is that Everest? Is this Mount Everest?
No.
It's not.
Nope.
Only 14-1 or 15-0. Very specific. What kind of mountain would this be? Would it not be a mountain at all?
This is a steep hill, a very steep hill.
A very steep hill.
Yeah. But
It's not just, come on.
14-1 is a mountain. This is pretty bad though. This is a bad situation. There's got to be a stage
between mountain and steep hill. There has to be something between those two things.
Okay, this is like,
come on,
when you've missed the last bus home, you have no money on you, but you had like an Oyster card for the bus. So you have to walk, and it's raining, and it's cold. And you have one of those kind of jumpers on that just absorbs any kind of moisture. So by the time you get home, you're just going to be like a damp cloth and nasty. And your skin is going to be wrinkly, and no one's going to love you. That's what this situation is.
All right, then. Step this around. As GPlay try to work in an advantage early on, but they don't get it. Happy does spot it, and he doesn't actually get taken down. So they got a crossfire on apartments. This is cool from GPlay. Good peek there from NKL to take down Happy, as spyleadeR is going to spot 1 player towards B. Going in, gets the headshot onto NBK and gets out alive. They've lost nobody. The French side is being decimated as shox is the last man standing in this incredibly important round for GPlay. It's going to be very hard for them, regardless of winning this round, being 13-2 now. But in goes shox. And with shox, the pistol Jesus, there is hope for the French side. Does find one. It's the kill. No tags from Dreamer. So shox got himself out of that situation clean. There's 30 seconds left for him to find himself on a site. And GPlay don't know which way he's going.
Which way will he go? Oh,
and with the decoy down as well, it's going to be offer a little bit of extra confusement, some befuddlement.
Confusement?
Bewilderment. Bordering situations here. shox in on top of the bomb site finally. And he's going to go for the plant here. Of course, it's going to get heard. And in comes spyleadeR. Let's try to get the one-on-one against shox. Woo, snaps him straight away. And now it's the 1-on-2 with the bomb down. All of a sudden, this 1-on-4 becomes doable. shox already with 3 kills. And the 2 players coming up the flank from CT. And shox is going to hear the stepping right now. And they're both going to go from the same angle. shox is going to eliminate that possibility. And he's going to fall back. And very well played by shox, but he's not going to get it in the end. But getting the bomb down and 3 frags out of that was huge. Look at his cold, dead eyes. Cold, dead eyes.
Lovely.
Okay, so pistols. Actually, this is interesting, actually, because typically after you get the bomb down on the first round, you're going to save and then go for the buy in the following round. But they've decided to just get shox on an AK because he got so many frags, and then just go full buy. This is interesting.
I think if it was the first half, then they would probably do what you just said. But because it's the second half, and they have such a landslide of rounds to play with, I think they just want to ruin I mean, you know this team. If they will force buy every single round if they want to, and in a situation like this, they just want to destroy the CT economy. And you saw on the previous map how many players both teams lost, but every single round. If they can keep that up, then it'll make life a lot more easier for them to get over the line.
And Smith actually already tagged spyleadeR down to 34 health with the Tech 9, so it's a very good trade of damage in favor of Envy. So they're looking to get this very fast B push, and the thing is that they haven't shown their hand just yet. They haven't really shown that they have all these buys, but then come the nades, and now the CTs will know, but it will be too late. Roll it in. Oh, Smith just dropping spyleadeR at range with a Tech 9. Brutal display. 5 players alive for Envy. shoxy spraying down bubble through the smoke. Might just find another one through the smoke as well. Good damage done to NKL as 2 players are left alive, but they have to just keep these weapons. Using that Thanos effectively. Pick up some frags on the exit. But,
so much gunfire.
But you can see exactly, as you said, you know, how this can work out for them. And they hit that for the longest time. They only showed SmithZz with the Tech 9. That's all they showed. So, I mean, that should raise some flags. But they still can't know for sure what's going on. They can't know shox has an AK, for example.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And they can't know that there's lots of nades either.
Is shox going to buy a helmet? Yes, he is. That's always good.
Wow, Envy looking to close this one out real fast. And bring us to Dust 2.
Dust 2.
Dust 2. I was actually thinking that. God damn it. God damn it. In goes kioShiMa up middle. Again, the entry man here. Looking for that shot onto quad. Smoked off. It's probably there from GPlay. The French side at bay for now. But they are hungry. And they will not be held at bay for long. Soon they will come ashore and they will take the bomb site. Plant those bombs.
How do you think Envy got so fired up for this round? This game, sorry. After losing the previous one. I reckon they will listen to the Baywatch theme. In TeamSpeak. Some people stand in the darkness. And they were like, let's go! We're ready for this! Allez! Allez les bleus!
Oh my god, that's genius! You're a genius, James! But here we go. Actually already though, GPlay able to pick up some players here. But SmithZz stepping it up. Going to open CT spawn up for his team. And Viktor opening up Banana. And this does get smoked, so that's pretty nice there. But there's a 2-on-3 here for SmithZz and kioShiMa. kioShiMa down at second oranges, looking for the taps. It's very risky, very dangerous stuff. They know exactly where he is. And NKL wants that suppressing fire right now, so he cannot escape that position. And SmithZz right now is key. Does get the pick onto NKL. That's going to alleviate some pressure from kioShiMa now.
Gets the information as well, let's not forget that.
And now kioShiMa comes into play as well. It's like clockwork here for the French side, and they pick up all the frags. That is exactly how you handle a situation like that. Well done to them, as GPlay now not going to climb this very steep hill in the rain.
So brave of kioShiMa for those repeats.
But that was
telling you, see, he's in Hasselhoff mode. He's just running down the beach with the lifesaver, just getting his team out of the water. Some people stand in the darkness. That's all I'm telling you, they're probably playing it right now.
I'm sure they are. We gotta listen in on that someday. Someday, some way. spyleadeR does open it up with one defensively. And another one coming in as well, so this push is largely stopped. The problem is, though, they almost wanted to push through the smoke here because they just lost 2 players and gained no position on the map. So that's a really positive trade there for GPlay. And you can see they're waiting out. And
it's not over yet, people.
I actually think that grenade was partly to pull the weapons back as well. So good stuff from Envy there to try to deny guns. And in they go. But Pomp is there on first oranges. In it goes. And he does get one with it. The headshot. Good damage as well. Enough for the CZ to finish it off. But it's all on the last 2 players here. They're pretty healthy. And kioShiMa's got 7. And there it is. Big Papa Pump delivered.
Yeah,
yet again.
The Nova allowed them to close out that round and kept them in the game here. The Scott Steiner putting in work. But still 11 round deficit here for GPlay. And until I see 15-15, I'm not a believer.
You don't believe?
I'm a non-believer. I'm not a believer, I'm a non-believer.
Okay, we're not going to get the song references out here. Not again. Not after last time. spyleadeR peeking down from car. Able to take down SmithZz. They are trying to get some damage on here, but this is a nice three-man push here from GPlay. They're mixing things up a little bit, and it is working out for them. They get a positive trade, 1 for 2. And, oh, okay, well, not for long. kioShiMa does get the return with the grenade, so now the awkward position in again for GPlay. They've got to lock it down with this man, Dreamer. He's over towards balcony. If the play is to BA, then Dreamer has to deliver. Great smoke though. It was really going to help him out. But NKL going to step it up with the AK. Sprays down 2, gets the bomb, and their sprints bubble over to reinforce this position as Happy goes for the peek here. Wondering where the CTs have gone. GPlay giving up the bomb here. 35 seconds left for Happy to play with. We've seen him come out from worse situations in the past. Going to find himself on the angles here towards pit. He knows there absolutely has to be a player here. But can he guess right in time? And it's going to get taken down. And KL with a big 3-kill there at the end to secure things for GPlay in that round. But it is very much round for them. 15-5 the score.
At what point do you think GPlay get to a point? I was trying to think of another word. At what point do you think GPlay get to a place where EnVyUs are saying, or a score where EnVyUs are saying, hold on, boys. We need to close out this final round.
Well, they got the Baywatch team, right? So it doesn't.
Yeah, they can't hear it. They can't hear each other. There's no more comms.
There's no comms. Baywatch. No comms, only Baywatch. NKL gets some tags. They're happy, but it's a very exposed position. He's going to get caught out, but no, gets the frags. What a response. Very clean there. This man is so good at holding down these angles defensively. And another one from NKL. This guy is a beast. SmithZz and NBK left over against 4 players. They might as well just go for it at this point. And spyleadeR's there to take care of the arch side. NKL with number 4. And spyleadeR with the cleanup on the last player. NKL, man, I remember him on Mirage yesterday. This guy was so good in like 1 versus X situations. 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3. He was delivering constantly.
spyleadeR is the second best name in Counter-Strike. The best name is WorldEdit. But spyleadeR is a pretty close second. It's awesome. They're both like villain names.
Oh, they're rushing down mid. These guys are crazy. Look at this. There's 1 round and they're done. But they rush down middle anyway. These guys from Bulgaria have no fear at all. And they're going to rip apart this defense of Envy. On middle, they were just strolling up. They had no idea. And Happy's left over against 3 players now. Picks up 1. Gets the second as well. Surely not. 2 more to find. Loads of time left in the round. And what a mammoth play down middle. Happy with the AK now. Ooh, gets tagged a little bit. Has to make his way up banana. Things not looking so hot for him now. The in-game leader here for Envy. Up against... low. Get the angle. 15-7 now.
Happy's the last person you want to be up against in that kind of situation.
Can I just say that I've never seen a team from 15, like they lose 1 round, they're done, rush down middle. That is the biggest cojones ever seen in my life.
They want to demoralize the opposing team. They need to surprise them. They need to surprise them. Yeah, like Yasmin believes about to come on the screen, but they're just cutting the music now. So like, come on, guys. No more Baywatch. We need to get that final round.
Oh my! now the speed hacking. It's like they're not speed hacking, guys. GoTV's having a little bit of a bad day today.
He's having a bad week at the moment.
GoTV had too much Sunny D this time.
That was kind of funny. It's just like the whole team was alive and then the whole team was dead. Haven't seen that one yet.
All right. And now the sound is gone. I don't know what's happening.
It's really quiet. I heard a noise.
Oh,
There
yeah,
we
there
go.
is.
This is... Okay. Just one of those days.
One of those days. Go TV. Get your act together. Didn't have a good night's sleep last night, I suppose.
I wonder if it's suddenly going to become really loud later on.
Uh-oh. So 4 on 4 at the moment. GPlay are climbing that steep, muddy hill in the rain with Oyster card in hand. Trying to make their way back into the match. Happy going to make himself some angles here to peek, but does drop the smoke so we can get out balcony onto the pit position. NKL once again in a key position on the site. Does get eliminated by NBK, and this looks very much like it's going to be the round where NV close it out now. The shenanigans, the fun has been had. But now it is time for it all to end. Bubble going to come in with a quick frag onto Happy though. Almost got the second, but there you go. That's going to be it there. Valiant effort from GPlay to try to fight back from that. But that was a beasting there from the French side. MV looking pretty spot on CT.
That was a beasting. That was being kicked down the stairs and pistol whipped and then being thrown out the door with a wedgie. That's what that was. So
the wedgie as well. That's like the worst part.
Yeah, it is.
I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. But we're going to go to the third map, guys. Obviously, the third map is Dust 2. Again, we know what to expect here from LDLC on a map like Dust 2. So after the break, has the knife been claimed by our victorious winner? If not, then we're going to re-raffle it straight away, guys. You snooze, you lose.